Salutations, everybody. It's your girl Shadara, and today, um, this is long overdue, but this is a different format of Love Shadara. It's gonna be what I learned in 2025, and too long didn't read. I learned the art of letting go in 2025. I've re-recorded this multiple times, like over and over and over again, since the start of the year, but I don't know, I guess today is just the day. But yes, what I learned in 2025 was the art of letting go in a multitude of ways and multitude of fashions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What happened to me in 2025? I mean, the last time I posted anything on here really was June, July of 2025. And yeah, things are different. Things are different. So another too long didn't read, just to be straight up. Dude that I was talking about, I'm single. I wasn't single in my last video. I'm single. I'm chilling. I'm grieving. But I'm doing well. I'm doing very, very well. So yeah, 2025 was all about letting go, and in a multitude of ways, letting go of not only like old habits and old ways of thinking. Like, I'm always reassessing myself and always like, okay, am I being my best self? Am I doing what, type of thing? But it was really like enacting it. Like, okay, I know I want better. Am I ready to let go to have that better? That was literally like the part of letting go that I was truly enforcing and, like I said, enacting. So yeah, literally in November of 2025, so like 4 or 5 months ago, I'll be talking about my ex on here. And unfortunately, he passed away in November of 2025. And obviously, I have a picture. This is us. This is him. Daryl. His name was Daryl Owens. And he was a beautiful person, beautiful soul. Just beautiful all around. And I'm just, I'm grieving. Because there would be no me without him. I would not be who I am today without him. Like, knowing him. He always... and I'll make another video about like grief. Like, it's so interesting dealing with grief. Like, literally, I went to the store today and I haven't looked in the men's section of clothing I don't know how long. That's something me and him would do together when we were together. And I don't know, like, I'm like finding these shirts that I know he would like, and I just had to like walk away. I said, this really hurts, because I know, like, we weren't together at the time of his passing, but and that's my ex that I've talked about time and time again on here. We separated in 2024. And this is a part of that letting go, is I had came to, like, I accepted and I understood. I said, well, I know we're never going to end up getting back together, and that's okay. I accepted that. That was in, like, May, like April, May of 2025. I was like, okay, I know we probably won't ever get back together, and that's okay. I had accepted that, and I had just kind of like let it go, you know what I mean? And then, he passed away in November. He was only 26, and I'm just thankful he's not in pain. I'm thankful that whatever was plaguing him, whatever was going on, I'm thankful that he is in a better place. I dream of him all the time. That man don't leave me alone. He didn't leave me alone when we were together. He did not. He does not leave me alone now. But that's something I'm thankful for. I'm thankful that I am that spiritually inclined to be able to dream of him and communicate with him. But he's just not here physically. You know what I mean? He's here spiritually, but he's just not here physically. I dream of him all the time. But yeah, so, like I said, too long didn't read. That's really that on that. I had to learn to let go in ways I couldn't imagine, especially in his passing. Like, I'm grieving things, I guess, feelings and stuff that I had, like, I was like, okay, I know I'm over this, but fully letting them go. Like, oh my gosh, And he always holds us, like I said, I would not be the woman I am today without him. Like, I see the bigger picture. He saw the even bigger picture. You feel me? He would, like, the littlest things. Like, he'd be like, oh, well, that's really, Like, I'd be complaining about something like, man, this frustrates me because of these things. In retrospect, it wasn't me complaining like, oh my God, I can't stand this. But it's like, dang, like, I feel like this is how it could be better. And he would bring a whole different viewpoint of like, well, it's good the way it is because XYZ. And I'm like, you know what? Let me think about it like that. So, again, I would not be the woman that I am today without him. Like, and I've talked about that before in the sense of like, my boundaries and who I am and not allowing, you know what I mean? Like, he was a great person. It just, we just weren't meant to be for the rest of our lives. And that's okay. And like I said, I had accepted that. I just really miss him. I really miss him as a person. He's a beautiful soul, beautiful person, fantastic. Like, if anybody deserved to live a long, beautiful, happy, healthy life, it was definitely him. But other than that, like, just letting go. Like, the person I was with in my last video, like, I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, I have to let this go. You know what I mean? Like, I have to let certain things go. I have to let certain feelings go. I know this isn't working for me, so I need to let this go, and it's okay to let it go. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people want to hold on. Like, if I hold on to this until I know it's time, like, until I'm ready or until it's time, that's not how it works. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't do that. There's nothing wrong. Sometimes you meet people when you meet them because because sometimes there's like a specific lesson right then and there. And then sometimes it's just foreshadowing. Sometimes you meet people and it's like, okay, like, you're going to be important later type shit, So, and stuff like that. Started off 2025, reconnecting, and that was another level of letting go. I had to like dang, dude, there was somebody I had reconnected with, and I was very happy to reconnect with because like genuinely love him as a person, great dude. And I just realized, like, man, like, I'm the one hitting him up all the time. There's no, and I'm thinking back to the past that we had. I'm like, there's no, like, even just being friends, why is it I have to hit you up like once a month, once every couple months, everybody gets busy, but it gets to a point, to me, especially in, with the passing of my ex, to me, life is too short to not, like, okay, I want to talk to you, so I'm going to talk to you. You know what I mean? I want to see what's up with you. I'm going to check in with you. I'm going to, and something I learned, with the grief, with the passing of my ex, like, I'm sitting there, and I call my ex my first husband. We were not legally married or anything, but I always call him my ex, like my first husband, because that's just what we were. We was like this, attached at the hip, two peas in a pod. That was my best friend. You feel me? Like, that's just how we were. So, like, I had already grieved the romantic relationship, and then I had to grieve him as a person. Like, what the fuck, you feel me? But in his passing, like, I'm reaching out to people because I'm like, you know what, I haven't, like, talked to this person in a while. Like, I just, you never know. Life is too short, dude. You never know where people's mental is at. You don't know what's going on. And reconnected with some people that I'm very thankful I reconnected with, and, like, I had hit up. There was a couple people that, like, got weird with it. Like, oh, like, are you okay? Like, are you good? Okay, never mind. And I ain't heard from him since. So, I'm Gucci. There ain't nothing wrong with letting go of people in that regard. You feel me? Like, okay, you're acting, I don't want to say you're acting weird, but it's okay. I don't know. Sometimes people just aren't comfortable with you just being, and that's something I've gotten a lot. People are like, they're not used to, I'm very direct. I'm very blunt. I'm gonna tell you what it is and how it is, things like that. I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, dog, I love you. I got love for you. I appreciate you. And people get uncomfortable with that. People are not comfortable with that. So people get weird sometimes, and that's okay. That's, you ain't used to it. It's whatever, but ain't nobody hitting on you, I promise. But, it's stuff like that. And then, like I said, there were people I had to let go of, and, like, we reconnect, and then I'm like, should I let go of them again? Because maybe we weren't supposed to reconnect, maybe, like, we were, went our separate ways for a reason. But, you know, things like that. So just letting go, learning to let go, being comfortable letting go, being comfortable in just, you know, I'm comfortable being by myself. But I do, like, I think about him. I think about Daryl all the time. I absolutely do. I think about him every day. And, you know, I see, like, he drove an Audi. I see Audis every day, which before I didn't see him as much. Even when we were together, we didn't see Audis like that. But, like, he passed, I see at least 1 or 2 Audis a day. And just all these different things. And I think about him all the time. And I think about, like, you know, of course you think about the coulda, shoulda, woulda. You think about, you know, if I had just, and really what it is you can't beat yourself up like that. You feel me? You can't sit there and think like, if I had just, because having been in a certain mindset before, I mean, I've talked about it before in my early 20s, I was ready to end it all. You know, when people are ready to go, they're ready to go. When the soul is, like, my little sister has said it before, like, I think she had said this to him before too, when him and I were together, like, when people are ready, when the soul is ready to go, the soul is ready to go. You know what I mean? And yeah, like, I believe in that wholeheartedly. So that's really the that on that. 2020. Why is that I want to record and people want to start doing stuff outside? It's not that serious anyway. But anyway. But yeah, I just learned the art of letting go, and I learned that even when you really want something, you cannot hold on to it. When you really want somebody, you really want something, you want it to work out, you want XYZZYX, you can't hold on to it because it's not going to do anything for you. It's not. You know, like I said, there was somebody before the last person I was seeing that I had mentioned in the last video. The person I was with in my last video, like I said, me and him are not together anymore. And before him, I was seeing somebody else. I really liked this dude. And, you know, I was like, well, maybe. And, like, even now, I'm like, I feel like I should let go. I feel like I should let go. You know, like, we don't talk like that or anything. We got each other on our socials, but, like, I just sit there and I think about that. Like, maybe I should just fully let go. Not as, like, a running tactic or, like, oh, you want bullshit with me? But, like, am I holding myself back? You know what I mean? I was really into him. But, you know, people get busy, whatever. But, I don't know. I just be thinking in my brain meets or whatever. So, yeah. Too long didn't read. I learned the art of letting go. And, yeah. Grief. That was, yeah. You know what? I did. I really learned truthfully, deeply, firsthand grief. Like, I miss this man. I was just talking about him. So, I miss him with everything in me. But I'm thankful that he chilling on the other side. As soon as I found out he passed away, he came to me in a dream. He literally sat there and he told me, he said, I'm okay. I'm okay with what happened. I need you to understand that I'm okay. He said, I didn't realize the impact it was going to have on me going. But I'm okay. He said, I'm happy. I'll dream him. He's like, it's all beautiful over here. Oh, my God. I wish you could see it. Dog. Like, so, but that's it on that. Yeah. So, I really don't have anything else to say. But just a quick little, you feel me? I'm doing good. Life is always good. I'm always doing good. Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. I felt like I should, like, I feel like it's part of the reason why I kept re-recording was because I was like, I'm okay. Maybe if I go deep into it and if I talk about this, like, the art of letting go is just literally understanding and being okay, like, trusting the process. That's the art of letting go, is trusting the process. That's really the too long didn't read in the art of letting go, is letting go and trusting the process. Like, dang, I really, like, in the past, it was so easy to let go of motherfuckers. It was so easy to let go of people in situations or whatever for me. And then it's like, okay, are you really ready to let go? Are you really ready for this? Do you really want this? Yes. I want what is best for me. Meaning I have to let go of what no longer serves me. And that's hard. Especially when it comes to, like, man, I feel like me and this person would be great together, or I see the potential of what it could be. You can't bank on potential. You got to take it as what it is right there, face value. And that's just that on that. You feel me? So, yeah, that's the art of letting go. Truthfully. The art of letting go is just trusting the process and knowing that in letting go, something better is coming. So yeah, that's really it. For really. Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, bye.